Hi everyone. Thanks for checking back in with the APA Assistant for some help with your APA writing and formatting. Today we're going to go over headings and subheadings in your research papers or papers, and we're going to talk about how to organize the material and organize these headings. Now, during this conversation, we're only going to talk about the first three levels. I've been writing and teaching for a long time, and especially in graduate school, or even more so in undergraduate school. Typically, the first three levels are all that you'll need, and in the sake of time and to get the information to you quickly and concisely, we'll just talk about the first three levels of headings and subheadings today. So what I've done is I've pulled from a paper that I recently have been working on, and I pulled a section from that paper to talk about these levels of headings and subheadings. And we're going to look at my section of the theoretical perspective. So this is what you see here is an APA level 1, this theoretical perspective that we have. And it's centered, it's bold, and title capitalization. So what we use these headings for are really to help guide readers, and readers may include professors or may include editors, guide readers through the paper. And one of the things that I always tell my students is that if I were to get rid of all of the text in your paper and only be able to see the headings and the subheadings, I should know what the story is about. Now, obviously, I'm not going to know the information within, but you use your headings and subheadings to organize your paper to tell the story that you're filling in as you write your text. That's always kind of go by this rule. A lot of times there'll be a really strong relationship between the outline that you create and the headings and subheadings that you'll have in your paper. So in this case, my heading of this section was a theoretical perspective, and in this area I describe my theoretical perspective. I give concepts that support my theoretical perspective. I provide literature to build the argument for using this theoretical perspective. This is the largest of the headings, or the largest section within these headings. So the level 1 heading is really a high-level overview of what the subject might be. Now you can see I provide a little bit of information, and this is certainly truncated from the actual report, the systems approach to analyzing student ecology. And I should go back and show you that within my theoretical perspective, developmental ecology is the theoretical perspective that I use. Okay, so within the larger body of developmental ecology, I need to be a little more specific and describe the systems approach to analyzing student ecology that I'm going to use. You can see where this illustrates how the headings and subheadings are a hierarchical model. So the first section, just naming the theoretical perspective, giving context, providing literature, is really much larger than my more pointed discussion of a systems approach to analyzing student ecology. Another way to say it is this systems approach fits inside of my overarching description or discussion of my theoretical perspective. So this is a level 2. You can see that it's left justified, and it also has title capitalization. Moving down, though, inside of this systems approach to analyzing student ecology are the microsystem, the mesosystem, and a few other systems that fit inside of there. But you can see this hierarchy playing out. These are level 3 subheadings, and they are indented, and they are bold, and you have a period at the end of them. Okay, so they fit a little bit tighter inside the paragraph, and they are again indented, as the others are left justified and center justified. So again, just to walk through this to kind of show the way this would work, my theoretical perspective is going to be my level 1 heading. It's the most general, largest idea of the subject about which I'm writing. As I become more pointed and need to use subheadings to let my readers know, we're moving from this general discussion to a more pointed discussion, I use a level 2 heading or a level 2 subheading, a systems approach to analyzing student ecology. Pieces of that systems approach that are of critical importance need to be highlighted or illuminated somehow. That's the use of a level 3 heading. And you can see in this one page I've used a level 3 heading for microsystems, and I go on to describe what microsystems are. And I've used a level 3 heading for mesosystem. I go on to describe the mesosystem, and the same for the exosystem, and even more systems as we go further down the report. So I know that's quick, but that should help you set up your writing. Again, your headings and subheadings should be fairly closely related to your outline. And I always, again, if you think of this as you hand this in to your professor or to an editor, that you should be able to remove all of the text from your paper, from your work, and just look at the headings and subheadings and really understand what the story you're trying to tell is about. I hope this has been helpful to you. Enjoy your writing, and check back in for any time you need help with your APA formatting. Thanks.